my name's Kendra. Recently I decided I was gonna like expand my mind and get like real smarterer, and I decided I was gonna read a bunch of like the classics. So I decided to start with the Lord of the Rings, and I'm gonna do this for a chapter just to give y'all guys an idea of what the chapter was like. So I started with the first chapter, a long-awaited party or something like that, and it starts out with this guy named Bing Bong, and Bing Bong has a nephew named Fido, and they seem to get along really good, but like Bing Bong is like really old, and they're both like really short. But I think that's normal for people who live in Shirley. Like Shirley, I don't know if that's in like New Jersey or something, but it's like got a bunch of grass and hills and stuff. So definitely not New Jersey. Never mind. But it's somewhere and it's got like grass and a lot of short people. I don't know. Well, okay. So Bing Bong and Fido are planning this big party when one of Bing Bong's old buddies comes in. Gary, he's a big tall wizard guy. And Gary's like, hey, you doing all right? You seem a little weird. You're getting really old, but like, you know, you're just being weird. So then Bing Bong's like, no, I'm fine. I just want to like have a party, have a good time, you know, nothing too serious. Just, I want to have a good time. I want to hang out with my friends. And Fido's like, yeah, he just wants to have a good time. So they throw this big party, and like there's fireworks and drinking and storytelling, and everybody's having a really fun day. Like, it's everything. And then Bing Bong gets up and he's like, I'm gonna make a speech. And he starts making this speech, and like no one's really paying attention, so he like quietly insults them, which I think is like really rude. Like, why would you say that about people? It's really rude. And then all of a sudden he like puts on this ring, like some Forever 21 looking thing, and then all of a sudden he disappears. He just disappears, and no one even seems to care, and he just walks off to his little house up on the hill, freaking handbag or whatever it's called. And once he gets back to handbag, that's what he calls his house, he's like, oh, hey Gary, what are you doing here? And Gary's like, dude, you can't be playing with your Forever 21 ring. It's not even fun. Like, that's some serious stuff. You shouldn't be messing with it. He's like, nah, I'm fine. Like, don't even worry about it. Like, it's super cool. It's super cool. And Gary's like, nah, let me have it and I'll give it to Fido, and you could go like do whatever you want, hang out with the elves or whatever. And Bing Bong's like, fine, sure, I want to go hang with the elves, I'll leave it here. But then he tries to take it, and Gary's like, I know what you're doing, Bing Bong. Like, don't try to hide stuff from me, because I know, like, I'm not dumb. So he leaves, and Gary calls in Fido, and Fido's like, hey, what's up? And Gary's like, hey, I want to give you this ring. And Fido's like, ooh, sure. And like he gives Fido the ring, and he's like, hey, you can have it, but don't touch it. And I'm like, why even give it to him? Like, why even tell him? Why not just hide it yourself? I know you can't touch it. Maybe put it in like an envelope or something and then just hide it. Like, why does freaking Fido even have to know it's there? And then he's like, keep it secret, keep it safe. And then Fido's like, okay, and the chapter ends. So what I think basically right now is Bing Bong's gone. Like, he just straight up left. Bing Bong's like, I'm gonna go see the elves and like adventure and stuff. Like, don't even mess with me anymore, I'm done. So Bing Bong's obviously like mad because he's like super old and stuff. And then Fido seems like kind of a weirdo. Like, no one even talks to Fido. Like, he has a friend named like freaking Sammy or something, like Samantha, I don't know. And then freaking Missy and Perky or whatever their names are. I'll find those out more in the next chapter. I wasn't paying attention. But there's like all these people, and like they try to talk to Fido, and Fido's like, I don't really know. Like, I wouldn't be friends with Fido. Like, he's kind of a jerk. And Gary seems cool, but he kind of left, so I don't know if he'll be coming back. So that's the first week of me reading this book, so I'll let y'all know more next time. Okay, I'll see you later. Bye.